Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
I'm a little tired today because Mommy's been pregnant still for 15 or 16 weeks. I may be an adopted son in this family, and I don't yet know if I'm going to have a brother or a sister, but seeing Mommy being tired all the time kind of makes me tired all the time, even though I guess I don't really need Mommy being tired as an excuse to be tired. I just want you to know that Mommy's kind of feeling 75% of herself, like, not fully Diana-sness. That's a word I just made up because I can do that because I'm a dog, and I'm probably going to go to sleep as Mommy and Daddy continue their family vlog of this baby.
I really do think we're going to put him to sleep, hon. Diana has been having a so-so week this time around. I wouldn't say that we had any major episodes or revelations or anything big other than the baby getting bigger this week. It's about to be the size of a carrot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, not like long and thin. And not, oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Well, you're the one who's pregnant. You're the star of the show. Or actually, baby Pirillo is the star of the show. Yeah. And Wicket's butt as well, there in that shot. But when I say carrot, we're not talking about the size of the carrot, because that would be like long and skinny, and we're kind of short people, really. Yeah. Not a baby carrot, because then it would be getting smaller. The length of a carrot is apparently what the baby is turning into. The length, 7 inches or so. Mm-hmm. I don't know what else is 7 inches out there in terms of comparisons. You're getting more motion sickness these days.
Yeah, I have been.
Like, we'll get into a car and you have to sit in the front seat because it's easier for you. Mm-hmm. I wonder why that is.
I don't know, but I feel very nauseated right now.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of conducting this particular vlog, which I asked our community if they really wanted us to do a pregnancy vlog this week, and they said yes. So that's the reason we're doing it. Diana's just been doing an amazing job at being pregnant, hon. And I've never really seen any kind of model out there. I don't really watch pregnancy vlogs. It's not my thing. But you've been watching a few of them.
Yeah, I have. I get so jealous. Not jealous, but...
Yeah, you get jealous. It's okay to say.
Of the pregnancy vlogs where they say, I've had absolutely no morning sickness. I don't feel nauseated at all. I'm like, oh.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, true. Some women are worse, So I think I'm in the middle.
I think you are too.
Pretty average.
And that's good. Mm-hmm. You want to be average.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to need to get rushed to the hospital earlier tonight when we went out to address Diana's multiple cravings. She is now tweeting her cravings because it makes her feel better. Mm-hmm. Why?
I don't know. I just let people know, and I guess they can tell me if it sounds weird or delicious.
I'm sure they sound odd to someone else who's not craving them.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting way of sharing.
Yeah.
Baby Pirillo was craving key lime pie. And we did get it.
Yes.
We got her the him or her. The unit that functions through one body at this moment in time has received the key lime pie. Although, have you even eaten it yet?
No, not yet.
Not really much of a craving then, is it?
No, it is. Even while we were in the car going to the store, I just felt very nauseated.
Yeah, you went really silly for a second. I mean, there's Diana silly, which I love, but then this was like kind of weird, pain, oh, my stomach just growled in a funny way, and then she kind of squirmed in her seat, and I'm like, are you going into labor? And I said it jokingly.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going into labor.
No, it was just very strange. I was fine, and then all of a sudden I got this really hard growl, like I'm starving. And I was like, whoa, like I just got really hungry out of nowhere, like not even a heads up, just like, bam, I'm starving. And then that's when I started feeling really nauseated, and we grabbed some corn nuts, and I think I ate the whole bag.
Really?
Yeah.
You gave me a few, and I'm very grateful for the 3 that I received from the bag. Thank you for that.
As soon as I finished it, I think I just ate it like a monster, so it's still settling.
I kind of joked on our way. Well, we weren't quite at the gas station, but I said, you're going to be one of those people who's just going to make a beeline for the snacks. And I'll walk in and go like, don't worry, she's pregnant, it's okay, it's okay. I think you have the ultimate excuse, hun.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want. I'm learning.
Yeah, blame it on the pregnancy.
Exactly, you can do that.
Oh, let me tell them a story that happened at the grocery store. I went grocery shopping by myself, and I was feeling fine, but then I got to the store, I felt very lightheaded, and I started getting tunnel vision. There were no seats around, so I had to actually sit down in the fruit section, just sit down next to my cart and catch my breath. And then people walked by, and they didn't say anything, but I managed to walk over to the magazine section. So I just sat there and grabbed a magazine, pretending like I was reading. And then it passed, but I almost called Chris and asked him to come.
I would have.
Yeah, I know.
I would have dropped everything.
Yeah.
Except for one of the dogs. They don't like being dropped.
But then I managed to get over to the milk and frozen section where it's nice and cool. There was a chair there for sale, so I sat there.
And you're just testing it.
Yeah, I was like, just testing. But yeah, I'm in that, I think, kind of, I would say, awkward stage where you can't really tell that I'm pregnant, but you know what I mean? Like, I could just be a little
bloated?
Yeah. So it's not like I could be like, it's okay, I'm pregnant. Like
Wait,
a big belly.
Did I tell him? I know I mentioned it in a regular Pirillo vlog, but in this vlog, did I mention that this was the first week when I hugged you, like a normal hug, and I felt your bump for the first time? That was kind of special.
Was it?
It really was. I was like, oh!
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's a baby.
Allergies, which I think has got me kind of stuffy, and I've been having headaches more than usual. So that's another thing. Both of us kind of woke up. Ugh.
Yeah, and I'm not even pregnant.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a sympathy thing either, because I've had allergies my entire life.
Yeah.
You've also had issues with shortness of breath, potentially because things are reconfiguring inside your body right now.
Yeah, I just feel very, very tight and full and, just short of breath.
Are you itchy yet?
No, not yet. I just feel very tight. Like, the skin is stretching, but not itchy yet. So.
What about your blood pressure?
It's been dropping, sometimes suddenly and sometimes gradually, but the midwife suggested I eat something salty like a cracker to retain water and then drink as much as I can to stay hydrated, because those two things, low blood pressure and dehydration, can easily go together. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's, a lot of it's the same symptoms, so I have to stay hydrated. And even talking right now, my mouth gets really dry.
Oh, I'm sorry. We should have grabbed something for you to drink.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go and get something for you right now?
No, it's okay, but I'm waterlogged. I've been drinking so much. It's like I can't get enough water.
Yeah, it's kind of been that way for a little while with you.
Yeah. I was craving tamales, and I tweeted that. And when I went to go pick some up, they told me that they had just sold out, so that's kind of a bummer. And they don't sell anymore until next Saturday. And all I really need for cravings is just like a bite or one, to satisfy the craving. And croissants, still craving croissants. They're still delicious. And the one thing that grosses me out is Pulp and orange juice. I got some earlier today, and Chris asked me if there was Pulp in it. And even him asking me made me like, gag. Like,
really?
What if there is Pulp in it?
Oh, no.
Then I started imagining Pulp in it. It was pretty gross. Let's show the bump. Have you had any cravings?
No. Except for sushi. I haven't had that in a couple of weeks. I know. No, I know. But we had young coconut, and that's very sushi-esque in texture, not in flavor.
Yeah.
But the young coconut, yeah, not the one that's dried and candied, but the one fresh, right out of the shell, the husk, whatever the hell it is.
Tastes like sashimi. Or the texture.
Yeah, the texture, not the taste.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we have here tonight. Not really much of a change from last week. Diana's wearing 2 pants. Why are you wearing 2 pants again?
Because I'm cold.
Oh.
Look, you can tell down here, too. 2 pants.
All right, Two Pants. Let's see that bump again. Yeah, it's looking like a standard baby bump.
Feels tight.
Well, it's going to start to get a little less tight as your belly expands.
Yeah, I think this week they said I should really be able to tell.
Well, that's what they said last week.
Yeah, and it's... Chris suggested I lower my pants, but actually I feel more pressure down here. And it could be my uterus growing or, you know. But when they do the ultrasound, they put it down here.
Mm-hmm.
So the baby could be down here and then just gradually making its way up.
Well, you were saying that other women apparently look bigger at this point.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Hey, don't compare. You're yourself.
But
we're small people.
There's like different stories on how you carry a baby. Like if it's up here, it's a boy.
Oh, hon, that's
down here.
Come on, dude. That's like, you know, there are like all sorts of tests, you know, that are like complete BS.
I know, but I'm kind of curious to see how I'm gonna carry, like lower or higher.
Just carry, hun.
Yeah.
I think that's all we can. Do not give birth to Carrie.
Carrie.
Well, no, I'm not saying that Carrie's a good name. Carrie Fisher, you know, she played Princess Leia and everything.
Oh, I mean, like Carrie from Sex and the City.
No, I'm thinking like Carrie, the psychotic Stephen King. Never mind. No. We're gonna move on now from here. Anything else to say before we wrap it up for this week?
No. Although I might go eat that key lime pie.
Finally.
Yes.
Kind of been wondering about that.
Do you want to bite?
No.
More for baby Pirillo.